Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them.
Huh, okay.
Cosmo smells like bacon on his head. I think he got into some sort of bacon somehow.
I don't know. That's funny. So, was this person practicing on bodies or something?
I bet.
Some makeup
She's cute.
applicators.
Maybe we could revive her.
Yeah, I don't think so. She's several days dead.
Okay, and? You just have to whip out
Someone
that
made up this corpse.
Sherlock Holmes.
The lips have been coloured and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
To what end?
Yeah, to what end?
Good boy, Cosmo.
This may come in handy.
A red scarf thing?
These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed.
I bet her old ones are downstairs being burned.
Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broomstreet,
Look at this
1851 to
photograph.
1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on this table.
10 years
Watson, this
ago?
corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier.
Souvenir of Liverpool, autumn 1883. All my love to you, my Alexis, mother.
Interesting.
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop.
Huh.
Prince Alexander Raskolnikov is now in the service of the most humble. His exceptional gifts of divination will allow him to invoke your dearly departed to bring them back to life before your very eyes.
Wait, was this person trying to raise the dead?
Yeah. Weird.
Amusing. The man in the photo taken in 1883 and the one on Prince Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same, and no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
That's awful.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
Do they, like, open their eyes and make them pretend to talk, too?
don't
It's a
know.
puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh, hey, you like these.
Hey, we
Contact
gotta-
your YouTube friend.
We gotta call up Chris Ramsey. That's his name.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's his name.
They made puzzle boxes back then?
I guess so. Seems like they're a long-standing thing.
What's this? What's the deal with this 8?
I don't know. Oh. I did something.
Wait, 1 minus 7 is 6. Go over to the right. Right?
I know, I'm trying to. Sorry.
Oh.
Maybe we're adding. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you're just trying to touch it to the number.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh.
No, I think we're just adding.
Well, what adds to 0?
0 plus 0.
Luna, this is really uncomfortable. Yeah, and where are you going to put that?
I don't know. Bubby speed. Be the bee.
Oh, yeah, I'm being real mean.
You are.
Hmm. Well, you did something, but I don't really understand what you did. What did you do, though?
I just clicked something.
Yeah, you're just guessing. You have no idea what you did. Try
Well,
1 and 2 over there.
Oh. I didn't know what to do, so I just started clicking.
Try the 9 and the 6. Can you get rid of anything that has those numeral, or... Huh.
I got rid of the 9 and the 4 somehow.
Okay. What?
There we are. Magnificent.
I didn't get that one at all.
I don't get what you did.
I don't know
This
what I
square
did.
object is very unusual.
The body will be taken today or tomorrow by 2 men hired by the boss. They will be identified by a triangle and a square attached by a red ribbon.
So why don't you make a triangle and a square with that red ribbon?
This letter
Okay.
speaks of a sign of recognition. Interesting.
Alright. Were those eyeballs?
Yes, they were.
Oh, it's not that.
Well, maybe we have to find him a triangle first.
Glass eyes in all shapes and all colors.
Maybe it was like they're doing work on the body to make it look like the deceased.
Weird.
Right? And then
yeah.
they put the glass eyes in.
Yeah.
Who would have the stomach to do this?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Something there.
This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort.
Maybe try combining those two. What were the Illuminati?
Yes.
What the hell? Alright. I'm glad we have that.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
This is the door from that room upstairs that we weren't able to get to before.
Doesn't that also mean that we're going to inevitably have to confront someone and show them this to be like, hey, look,
What are
we're
we
supposed to
doing,
take
Holmes?
this?
Yes.
So somebody's going to show up.
Yeah.
Some makeup applicators.
Otherwise, there would have been no point for us to get that.
That's scary, huh?
Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Should we go down, you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Holmes, I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
It is probably the dealers, Watson, but instead of running, what if we were to meet them, if we managed to win their trust?
You are joking, Holmes?
Oh no.
Yeah, because we just have to show them that triangle and square red ribbon thing.
But what
And
if
they'll
they
be
don't...
like, ah, the Illuminati, welcome!
What if they didn't see the message, though? Because it was in that puzzle box.
Well, I think they must have.
Oh, okay.
what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down, we aren't here as tourists. We have come to collect our packet.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss. Yes. Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back. Well, that's, a real problem.
Say, we have personal orders too, for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies. That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item.
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. Since the bigwigs made it easy to get stiffs, the medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. Business is dead. For a few coppers, a hospital bloke might help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. But one thing's for sure, after the seance they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer. Well, if you'll excuse... You've got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Seize you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during seances. Nothing to do with organ trafficking.
Yes, it all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible, not to mention unnecessary. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
What lead should we follow now, Holmes?
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist Tom Bulling from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him. While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid, ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes.
So, was he saying that they're ruling out the organ trafficking thing
Yeah,
now?
none of that has to do with Jack the Ripper, really.
Uh-huh.
So...
Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying.
That's of little importance, Watson.
It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear. Perhaps the killer got what he wanted, people talking about him, and has chosen to stop committing crimes. What do you think, Holmes?
I doubt it, Watson. Everything leads me to believe that he is in hiding and waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police, and that would obviously hamper his work.
You think he will start again, Holmes?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end, and I fear that we'll need another victim to get back on track.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat? Have you resolved that?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful Wiggins on the stairs. The game is afoot again, Watson.
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleek yank, but we'll find him.
Good work. Here's something for you. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be more than 2 when the time to act comes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Watson's probably just happy to get a break.
What does he mean by we won't be more than 2?
Like, it might just be him and Watson
Oh.
that are the ones to catch the guy without cops or backup or something, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. I
think that's
like
what
that he gives money to the kids. I think it's sweet.
Yeah. But only if they do his bidding.
Of course, yes.
If they don't do his bidding, no money. Look, that woman has, like, white eyes with no pupils.
It's because she has her eyes closed.
Oh, I'm a detective.
You are an idiot.
Hey,
Is what
look
you
at this. Look at
are.
this. By the way, I mentioned this on the main menu. No one got to hear. Sherlock Holmes, the O is actually a magnifying glass, and the R in Jack the Rapist is a knife.
Are you allowed to say rapist within the first minute of the Let's
And
Play?
the R in Jack the
Rapist.
reach around expert is
Reach
a
around
knife.
expert.
And you know what else? There's a TM after Sherlock Holmes, but there's no TM after Jack. Did
I've
you notice
noticed that.
That
Yeah.
means that Sherlock Holmes is an IP, but Jack the Ripper is not.
Okay, thank
Does that
you.
bother you? Look, hey, look,
I
I'm
like
a
that
vampire.
fake mustache. Yeah, we are a vampire.
Where?
Like,
Oh.
see? The fake mustache and fake hair.
Yeah, but look, I'm a vampire. You can't see me, but you can see the bed.
Look, did you see on his desk there's a picture of a woman? You know, letters?
That's the closest he gets to action.
Do you think
And
he's...
that's cocaine.
You think he's dating that woman? Oh,
No.
that definitely is cocaine.
No, he absolutely doesn't date anybody.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I forgot you play this game. Here you go.
I do play this game, but if you really want to walk around, you can.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to at all. That door closed behind you. Is that part of the mystery?
Yes.
What are we doing now?
Oh, I was just taking a look around.
Thought we did that last time.
I don't like first person in this game. How do I get out of it?
Oh, you press the select button. I thought we liked it. That's start. That's options. It's this, like the back button.
Trying to, it's not working.
Is it this one? Look how good I am.
You're ruining game time.
I must go to the Central News Agency.
Well, goodbye then.
Alright.
What, are we just getting kicked out? Like, jeez.
I actually like first person in some of the environments. It's neat to see around better.
No, I know, it's just the camera is like, it feels like driving where it doesn't stop when you tell it to stop. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Where like it just keeps on going?
I must go to the Central News Agency.
I thought you was gonna say that, but not go there.
I'm at the
Alright.
press agency where bullying works.
Bullying.
Now it's time to hit him with our gas.
Do you remember who bullying is? Because we haven't played this since I started work.
Yeah, Bulling is that press guy.
Press guy.
Who, like, he was writing in the bar and he had the
Oh.
place he sat.
That
I
guy,
would
yeah,
imagine
I
these
got
are
it.
compartments to organize the paper's incoming dispatches.
You know, I've never had the problem you have where you forget stuff like that.
Queen Victoria, to keep the journalists on their toes, I suppose.
Why would Queen Victoria keep them on their toes? Also, yeah, I have memory problems sometimes with certain small
What do you
details.
It would be very informative to search Bulling's desk before meeting him, but first I must get rid of this bothersome person, perhaps by offering him a scoop.
What's the scoop?
Bothersome person. What if we hold this?
You can
in
give
our
him that?
hand?
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Look,
I'm looking
a
for
flyer.
Tom Bulling, the journalist.
He isn't here. He must be sleeping off somewhere. He gave me a tip. He wanted to save a scoop for me. He always gets a good dirt, and yet when he comes in here, it's just to warm his behind. Look, he pulled his desk over the stove.
I'm sure that made him very nice and warm.
Give him the scoop.
Scoop my poop.
I'm bringing it over. Only if Bulling isn't here, I'm leaving.
Wait, what's this scoop?
Bulling promised me a reward for info. There's a charlatan who does spiritualist seances that are a little bit special. He steals corpses from the morgue, puts makeup on them, dresses them up, and then uses them as puppets.
I'll give you your dues. We'll pay you if this info is true.
I'll write down the address of the hideout on the crook's leaflet, but the police will be in on this one, so you better get there in time.
Understood. I'll go alone. Too bad for Bulling.
Hey, you wouldn't have a little something in advance?
Look on Bulling's desk. I know that he always leaves a few coins around for his snitches. Cheers.
Watson won't be pleased that I'm divulging the case, but I don't see any other way.
I think it's interesting that that guy's gonna go find that dead body now.
Yeah, no kidding.
I will look at that other desk in a minute. I wanted to look at this guy's desk first.
A lot of hands on that thing.
There is a lot of hands on that thing. Alright, let's see.
Wait, we take his coin.
This is Bulling's desk, the one closest to the stove.
I want those
Charred
pennies.
match.
A charred match. Alright. So he probably lit the stove.
Take the pennies.
Some coins. I will take them. That will avoid suspicion if the journalist returns.
Yeah,
yeah,
pennies are definitely enough to buy me a sandwich.
Well, I'd take the money too.
This may come in handy.
What was it?
I think it was a handkerchief.
These are Bulling's notes. They are of little interest at the moment, but one never knows.
So we take his notes.
That's not very nice at all.
Well, Bulling was kind of a bitch, so.
That's true, he was, wasn't he?
What's on the floor?
He was like, I need my red ink! Ugh! Permit me to defend myself against the slanderous accusations brought against me. Mr. Bulling spends all his time in the most insalubrious of drinking houses. It is during these visits that I pick up the best information, as that is when I am in direct contact with the common man.
Huh.
Even handwriting, yet fairly recognizable.
Is there something going on in the stove?
The fire has almost gone out, but the stove is still burning hot. Bulling recently used the stove.
Bulling was recently here, that means.
Interesting.
Well, let's keep looking around.
Very good.
Let's see if we can find Bulling's, what's a good joke about Bulling?
Maybe we could bull him off.
Yeah, let's bull him off. That's a good joke, yeah.
Was it?
I thought so.
Not very
Telephone,
good.
a device that enables you to talk with anyone in London, provided the receiver has a telephone too.
Wow, I didn't know how telephones work. Thank you.
I didn't know that they were scarce during this time where not everyone had one.
Oh, really?
I
They
guess
were?
I just never thought about it.
I guess I never thought about it either. I assumed they had telephones for
Well,
some
yeah, look,
reason.
they only have one for this entire room. It's not like they all have one.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So there's a mirror on this desk, and... Okay, Holmes is, like, taking his sweet time. Mr. Moore, I have noticed that one of your employees, Thomas Bulling, has arrived at the meeting in a state of inebriation. I know that you are indulgent towards this journalist, but this behavior is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
I know, I just think it's really funny that he showed up really drunk to the meeting and they're like, what the hell?
Bulling's boss, Mr. Moore, seems to be protecting the journalist.
I just thought it was really funny.
Wonder why he's protecting him.
I wonder why this note is on the door and why I can't read it.
Can we go into first person for a second with X, see if there's anything we missed? I do think this is good for looking around environments like this.
I agree, I just don't like using it sometimes in smaller spaces, like his house.
Well, sometimes the fixed camera makes it hard to see.
And sometimes this happens when I'm not touching
Well,
the controller.
maybe just fix it.
It just annoys me, okay?
I know.
I don't like that the camera's kind of bad.
I know.
Even though I love this game a lot. I think it's a very awesome game.
Is there anything you can, like, pull out of the stove? Like, maybe with prongs or something? Because, like, there's the thing to touch the phone and to touch the stove.
Okay, let's go check.
You know, I don't know if we have something in our inventory that we can use to get open the stove or something. I doubt the knife, but we could try it. Oh.
A torn piece of blotting paper. Curious, curious. It looks like someone wanted to destroy this piece of blotting paper that had red ink on it. I can make out a few more letters, but backwards. I need something to help me.
So that's obviously something Bulling wrote because he only ever uses red ink. And also, I used a handkerchief to open the stove because it was burning hot. That's why it didn't open before.
I couldn't even tell what that thing was you had.
Yeah.
It looked like Play-Doh.
Yeah, I was using a handkerchief so I wouldn't burn my hand.
Oh, I see.
So,
Pussy.
Right?
Should've just touched it.
So I have to, like, try and make out what this says, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. Bucket
Mirror.
knife.
Use it in the mirror.
Oh.
Remember the mirror on that one desk?
You're so smart.
Every once in a while I have flashes of
By
genius.
putting this piece of blotting paper in front of the mirror, I can read what is written.
Information on the Whitechapel killer. Made a phone call to Wah.
Make a phone call to Wah.
Wah. Wait, are we talking to Waluigi? Wah!
That's who we're talking to. Wah!
Wah! Also, I feel like you could easily read that backwards. Like, isn't it? Can't most people read something like backwards if they just try hard enough? Or no? Am I just special?
No, I can information on the Whitechapel killer. Call.
By telephone. Wah.
Oh, so that's why I wasn't reading it right, because it says something different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world. You
Apparently,
probably.
our journalist gets his information by telephone too. Sadly, the name is almost erased.
You probably wouldn't be able to make out every single word reading it backwards, but you'd be able to make out most, I feel like.
That's true. Maybe you can go to the phone call and, like, redial the previous number?
Ooh, that's smart.
If I telephone one of Bulling's contacts pretending to be his assistant, I might learn something of interest.
Look, that phone has a face on it.
It did have a face on it. Okay, let's see.
Wait,
Fenton-
Wallisby, look.
Wallisby. Ooh.
Call Waluigi, and that's
But
Waluigi.
he doesn't have a number. Yeah. Also, what's with these coins?
Do you have to pay to use the thing?
I don't know. Let's try the first guy first.
Oh, Tenton or whatever? Fenton?
Yeah.
Fentanyl?
Fentanyl, yeah, that's who he is. We're gonna dial up fentanyl.
Maybe he deals it.
You think so? Is that why
Stop.
Bulling's always inebriated?
Yes, that's why. You're making me nervous by kicking all over the place.
Sorry. Okay. No. There
Pull
we
the
go.
crank.
I need more information.
What do you mean we need more information?
Why do you yell?
Sorry. Okay.
You're
well,
gonna be so mad when you edit this.
Well, I'm just kind of like wondering, like, what coin? Because I can see like a picture of a coin here. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on a minute. Everybody, hold on a second. This is gonna be really impressive. Okay. I know it's slow. I know this is like really awkward here, but everybody's gonna be really impressed with me.
I'm not.
Walesby 1875, an ingenious way to save his contact. Central, Walesby 1875, if you will. Thank you, I will wait.
Walesby, I am listening.
Hello, my dear man. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Bulling.
Bulling? So you know where this hypocrite, this liar, this...
Not at all. He is currently unobtainable. In the meantime, he has left me with a note asking me to pursue his work, and he told me that you were aware.
That's just great. I dropped everything off at his agency, but he didn't even bother to do the same for me. Tell me he at least gave you the information that I was asking in return.
I am ready, sir. I'm listening.
Do the police have a suspect for the bizarre theft of cigarettes and carrots that took place at the commercial street market?
Do the police have a suspect for the bizarre theft of cigarettes and carrots that took place at the commercial street market? Okay. I don't know where we're getting all these words from, but I think we're gonna have to bullshit this real good. Okay, I don't know what to pick. I'm like really confused here.
Check the documents.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Go down to Central Agency.
Good evening, blah blah blah. This is when we were talking to that journalist dude.
This is dialogues. I want documents. move over to the left.
Yeah, but it put me on...
Oh, no, that one moved to the right.
It put me on,
I know.
that, but and usually that when it does that, it's like recommending you look at something specific. Mr.
The
Moore.
assistant director.
Oh, the assistant director.
Permit me to defend myself against these accusations by my Mr. Bowling. I don't know.
Let's look at the dialogues again.
Okay. Sometimes I don't really understand what this game actually wants.
Me neither.
Like, actually, a lot of the time, I don't understand what this game wants.
Okay, let's quit that. Do the police have a suspect?
Scotland Yard is searching for a rabbit
Okay. For the bizarre
that coughs.
cigarettes and carrots. Oh,
How about that?
that's pretty good. Yeah. So Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
Why would Scotland Yard?
Because that's the police.
Oh, okay. So Scotland Yard is searching for a rabbit that takes care of the carrots, that coughs, and that takes care of the cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Does that work?
I think, according to Bulling, that Inspector Lestrade's team is looking for a rabbit with a bad cough.
Ah, damned Bulling. One day he'll be in some serious trouble for mocking the police. And now, can you tell me, with regards to the parliamentary scandal, what did the head of the Whig Party respond to the Tories who were treating him as a great incompetent?
Holmes really is standing here with like some extreme bullshit coming out of his mouth right now.
That's
like he
true.
is just winging it.
By the way, I did not look it up.
Oh, okay, good.
I just put together the only thing I could figure out was a sentence.
I thought you were just like making a joke about the rabbit and a cough at first, and I was like, oh, actually that makes sense. Okay, so with regards to the parliamentary scandal, what did the head of the Whig Party respond to the Tories who are treating him as great and competent?
The head of the Tories, he... on the left.
Uh-huh.
Down.
Okay, the head of the Tories, he...
makes a lot of noise.
Are you sure? He makes a lot of noise?
In secrecy?
In secrecy? Wait, in regards to what did the head of the Whig Party respond to the Tories who are...
Goes around in circles.
Okay. Goes around in circles. In secrecy?
I don't know.
Sure!
I don't think that's right.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, he's not saying anything, so I don't think it's right. Has already read the newspaper.
No. What did the head of the Whig Party respond to the Tories who were treating him as a great incompetent?